crucial part of my life for the last 14 years. And I want to start off with a little story of my own journey. And I want to start off with a question. I want to ask you all,
14
have you
years. And I
ever
want to
been
start off with
told,
a little
I'm hearing
story
an
of my
echo,
own
Ifra.
journey. And I want to start off with a question. I want to ask you all.
Ifra, there's an echo. I'm not sure why. Have you ever been told in your life if you want something, you have to work for it? It's true, right? If you want to have anything in your life, you have to put in the work because nothing in life is free. And this was a resounding message throughout my whole life. And I'm so grateful for it because it really shaped who I am today. You see, I've been an entrepreneur since the age of 19. But ever since I was a little girl, I've always had a desire to be my own boss, to work for myself. Why? Because I watched both of my parents slave and struggle their entire lives, working so hard for somebody else and barely getting by. I started my first business at the age of 19 and worked 10 years in a franchise environment, working 70, 80 hours a week. And I knew that there was another way. What did I see for myself when I saw this opportunity? Potential to do what I love, which is helping people achieve success in business. When I was first introduced to this industry, I remember being fascinated with the idea of creating leverage and community. Similar to a franchise where I worked previously, where I oversaw a team of 20 franchisees, or a real estate brokerage with a team of agents. Different business model, but a lot of similarities too, with tools, training systems, and support, low risk, and big potential if you do the work and you're willing to do the work. So, over the past 14 years, I have mentored three, four, five monthly income earners who have far surpassed me, which is very humbling, and being able to provide more for their families. At the time, I was still working, when I started, I was still working 60 hours a week. My son was a year old, and I knew that this was a way that I could create leverage and time freedom in my life. And I built my business the entire 14 years in the pockets of time that I had, all while doing other things, building other businesses, having other things going on, and creating that time freedom, at home, being able to raise my son as a single parent at home. And 14 years fast forward, I've seen this company through so much evolution. I've been able to impact and contribute to impacting families all around the world and built my business into over 20 countries around the world. And that is what I am here to share my excitement for what I've been able to, curate with this company, a little bit of our background and products that I will share with you today. And then I have a co-presenter, Ifra Hassan, who will come on to share more about the business opportunity and the potential that you can take advantage of in joining us here today. So please let us know in the chat where you're tuning in from. I'm always interested to see where our audience reaches out to, as this is very much a global opportunity. And join me as I walk you through what makes our company special and how we can chart a successful path together. So, what if you could have it all from family vacation to exotic adventures, personal development, financial freedom? All of these things are available to you. Healthy living, of course, prestigious lifestyle. The world is your oyster, and you can have it all here at Opulence Global, as we have done over the last 20 years that we have been in existence. So, who is Opulence Global? We're a proudly Canadian company established in 2005. So, we just celebrated our 20-year anniversary. We have an A+ rating on the Better Business Bureau. We've expanded to 200 countries and territories with multiple regional offices, and we are rated a top 100 solid company since 2010 for businessforhome.org. Now, who is the man behind it all? Our founder and CEO, Mr. Ramin Mesgarlu, has been a self-made millionaire since the age of 25. And not only has he created himself as a millionaire, he's also created over 24 millionaires in his career. He's built five multi-million-dollar businesses. He's been featured in the American Business Journal. He's actually the only Canadian CEO to be featured in the American Business Journal. He's a compensation plan expert. He's the author of the Forensic Networker, which is the direct sales most advanced training system. And he's also a world-class athlete, a Canadian wrestling champion. This is the gentleman, the visionary behind our company, started this company 20 years ago in his home office in Ottawa, where I live. And today we've expanded all around the world, connecting these massive industries of fashion, $1.7 trillion industry, personal care and wellness, over $5 trillion industry, and a business opportunity, $9.2 trillion, a combined $15.9 trillion industries that you can tap into today. So let's start where it all began in our fashion heritage. Even when I got started 14 years ago, all we had was jewelry. We've now expanded to fashion. We are Canada's largest private fashion house with a world-class gallery based out of Toronto, Canada, and European design centers. We have celebrity clients. We've been featured on the Emmys and the Golden Globes, numerous global media accolades. And we have some incredible product lines from jewelry, accessories, shoes, and more. So I'm going to actually share a quick little video to showcase our fashion collection. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of that video? And I absolutely love the slogan, get paid to wear. I hope, oh, I'm gonna skip ahead here. All right, next I want to talk about Fairy Mosh, which is a exclusive prestige luxury brand, the ultra luxury in jewelry. Canadian Jewelers has featured us 3 times, calling us unimaginable luxury jewelry. So everyone has heard of 10 karat gold, 18 karat gold. Well, with this collection, where everybody else stops is where we start at 19 and 21 karat gold with hand-set diamonds and gemstones, meticulously crafted in micro set. Each piece is a unique mold, and this is the prestige of ultra luxury jewelry collection in the world. So let's take a look at what this collection is all about.
Our fairy mosh designs are modern, glamorous, stylish. Really, what we do is create the most beautiful products by combining the rich culture of the East and the contemporary style of the West to be able to create the most exclusive designs. The Fairy Mosh Exquisite 19 and 21 Karat Collection is beauty in its purest form.
Wow, that gives me goosebumps every time I watch that video. Incredible. And now let's get into our health and wellness with the Safe Home Revolution. So these are your daily essentials, whether you're looking for a health supplement or personal care or oral care. This is a one-stop shop for everything that we use every single day, by protecting you and your family as well by removing the harmful ingredients from the products that we use every single day. So there's lots of different products that exist out there, but not all products are created equal. And so we have a certain standard of excellence with respect to the ingredients that we use and the care that goes into them. So let's learn a little bit more about them here. So one thing I want to identify are the proprietary ingredients that we feature in our products, and that is microsilver, which is a technology that comes from Germany that has 85 patents. This is medical grade silver, so they use it in surgeries, in the eye drops for newborn babies, in dental implants, because it kills bacteria. And we actually use it in a lot of our products. So not only are you getting, moisturizer, you're getting protection at the same time, for example. The other one is the Norwegian spruce extract, which also has over 25 patents. And with these two proprietary ingredients, we've been able to create our personal care line, our health line, and of course, our wellness line. And we're so proud to be able to manufacture products in good manufacturing certified facilities. So that means it's a certain standard of manufacturing process. They're all made in Canada. They're vegan. They're not tested on animals, paraben free, sulfate free, and they have been tested by dermatologists to cleanse microbes and to protect against free radical damage in beauty, so our skincare, microsilver protection, personal care, and health and wellness. Now, I want to talk about our star lineup of wellness products. The first one is Fountain of Life, this is the most powerful antioxidant found on the planet, found in nature on the planet. So it's the highest concentration of plant antioxidants found in nature. We have sold over 1 million bottles around the world. It's a high performance antioxidant that protects and preserves your well-being. You can see here just a snippet of all of the things that this product can do. And we have a natural NPN number through Health Canada, and not just an NPN number, an NPN class 3, which means we can make claims to all the things that we say it can do because we have the clinical studies and research to back it up. So whether you're looking to regulate your hormones and reduce hot flashes, protect your heart health, lower chronic inflammation, defend against dementia, protecting prostate for the gentleman, reducing risk of cancer, improving hair health, this product can do it all. So it's absolutely incredible and has been a game changer for our business since its release. The next star of the show is Divine, and this is a supplement that supports your immune system by fighting against free radical damage and promoting healthy skin. So it has 8 essential active ingredients that are superstars. So we have the pine bark extract, glutathione, which is an antioxidant as well, grapeseed extract, zinc, vitamin C, vitamin D, and you can see all the incredible things that it does. And these two products together or a dynamic duo. So the analogy I always like to use is if your house is on fire, if our body is a house that's on fire, Fountain of Life is the product that's going to put out the fire. And divine is going to be the product that will heal and repair and regenerate. So the two together have this amazing synergy that create this dynamic duo that is, incredible for sustaining our health and longevity. So the fountain of life and divine are the two that you want to definitely get your hands on. Now, if you want to take your phone out for a second and just scan this QR code, you can follow our Fountain of Life testimonial group, Fountain of Life and Divine official group. There's 20,000 people from around the world that have shared their stories, asked questions, and it's a really fantastic resource to see what this product has been doing for others and what it can also do for you. All right. Now that I've shared our incredible product lines, let's talk about the revolutionary marketing model. So what if you can get paid to shop, get paid to consume products, and get paid to recommend products as well? So let's face it, since COVID, since the pandemic, the way we live has changed and the stay-at-home economy is here to stay. So whether, if you look at all the things that we do from the comfort of our home now, we work and learn from home through, various video platforms. You're on one right now on Zoom, right? So many things that we can do on Zoom for working and learning. We order our groceries and shop online, and we even entertain ourselves, and our families using streaming platforms and of that nature from the comfort of our homes as well. So that's the way that we live, and that's not, going to change anything about in the future, because we have become so accustomed to living a certain way with the stay-at-home economy. And I want to also ask you, like, how many people have been affected by robots and AI technology? And inflation is a big topic right now. The cost of living is ever increasing, but we're not necessarily earning more to combat inflation. And so many people are looking to supplement their income. Many families are, people are picking up a second job, dual working families picking up a second job or a business, to help supplement their income and combat inflation and everything that's happening in the world. So a little quick stat here, nearly 39% of Americans report having a side job, including 43% of full-time workers. So people working full-time are having to supplement their income, starting a business, an opportunity, or getting a second job to supplement their income to afford life as it is today. And that's what was going to bring us to the next part of the presentation, which is the ideal turnkey opportunity that you can take advantage of. And for this part, I'm going to invite my soul sister, my business partner, Ifra Hassan, who I've been working with very closely for many years, 8 years now, I think almost, to share more about our incredible business opportunity. Please help me welcome Ifra Hassan.
Yeah, thank you so much, my sister Steph. I appreciate you. I'm so honored to be here with you, to work with you today. Can everybody write for me if you are able to see everything that is being shown? Because I understand that there's a little bit of a blockage. I sent you a quick photo of it, Steph. So maybe I can use my PowerPoint here. But thank you so much. I see all the love. I'm just going to quickly share my story. I got started, as my sister mentioned, back in 2018. And at the time, I was actually working for the government. But I was also big on giving back. So I used to do a lot of volunteer work with the community, with youth, women, and girls. And I realized after, 10 years that if I wanted to make a big change, right, a tangible contribution, I have to find a way to generate wealth. So all I was doing was just praying about God and asking Him to show me the way. So one day I walked into a store looking for an outfit, just like the outfit I'm wearing today. And the store owner, as I bought my outfit, tells me, "Hey, Ifrah, I have another business." I said, "Oh my God, I've been looking for it." And I remember I sat with her and my sister Steph right now that you just heard from 2 weeks later, and I never looked back. I got started. 2 years later, I was able to double my full-time income, get rid of my government job right in the middle of the pandemic. And the last 5.5 years, this is all I've been doing, actually. I got a chance to travel the world. I see my sisters here, Hadan and Joy. I actually got to meet them all the way in Melbourne, Australia. Yes, I travel all the way there across Asia, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand. I've been to Kenya multiple times across the USA, Canada, and it's just been amazing. So if you are someone at home looking for that one opportunity, right, especially right now, right at the end of the year, everybody is looking for a way to better themselves the following year, right? That is the opportunity we have for you. And you want to stick around until the end because we have this incredible, massive promotion that is pretty much going to be gone within 24 hours. Literally, if you don't take advantage of it tonight, I can guarantee that you'll be able to take advantage of it tomorrow. So you wanted to take advantage of that. So I do see, Steph, that there is a little bit of a blockage. So if you stop sharing, my sister, I'm going to share mine here. That way we can make sure that everybody sees it here. So yeah, Joy, it was amazing. It was amazing coming down and seeing all of you there. It was phenomenal. Okay. All right. If you can write to me in the chat that you're able to see my PowerPoint clearly, please let me know. Okay. I want to make sure that you're able to see before I move on. Just write to me in the chat. You're able to see everything clearly. Yay! Joy says she can see. That's awesome. Love it. Thank you, my sister. Hold on. Okay. So as you can see, we will provide you with the inventory, the payments, the shipping, and the guarantees and returns. Website maintenance, training.
Sorry, Ifra, it's just on the first slide, so you have to do the presentation and then go to your slide.
Okay. I see otherwise. Interesting. Okay. How is it now, my sister?
You're on the correct one now. All good.
I love it. Okay, so we'll provide you with the website, training and support, team building, conference and conventions, recognition and travel. The question is, what's my job? Very simple. It's start to cost transition. So instead of shopping your daily essentials from the malls or the stores, start shopping from your own. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a video here. Absolutely love this video every time I watch it. It's some of our amazing partners around the world, what this opportunity has done for them and what they can do for you. So let's watch it together.
This industry is one of the most powerful industries that will touch people's lives. It gives you passion, love, commitment, relationships, travel, money, wealth, success, everything that you can desire.
I think our biggest attributes above all is our culture. It's a one nation, we have a slogan, one team, one dream, to the billion.
You don't have to have experience. It doesn't matter what's your background, your ethnicity, or even your scholarship. In reality, it is a pathway to success that is designed as a system to be able to duplicate.
We're in Beverly Hills, at Montage Hotel. It's the Emmy Luxury Lounge, of course, presented by Ferry.
I had to find something that I could do part-time that had massive income potential.
The main reason why I'm part of Opulence Global is because of my son. I wanted to spend more time with him. I wanted to take him to school, pick him up from school, take him to the soccer game, but I definitely couldn't do that with my previous job.
I would tell the person, right, if I can do it, you can do it too. All you need to do is follow the system and be coachable.
I was looking for an opportunity that I can actually be able to work or expand my business beyond the borders of my own country without traveling.
Started doing this full-time since January 1st, 2009. And my 10th month, I hit $27,000. 27 months, my first million. I've made several $1 million since.
What I achieve in this industry is the personal growth.
The one thing that I heard about this business that really appealed to me was that you can out-earn the people above you. You know, that really stuck to me because in a corporate world, you don't out-earn your manager, right?
We have a proven track record system. All you have to do is learn how to use it. We have the best training, we have the tools, 24-hour support.
think MLM is the most important method of distribution. It's the last chance of the average person to do something extraordinary. I think it's absolutely important that such an amazing industry would have proper training. And the Forensic Networker simplifies things down to some basic business principles that's currently missing in the MLM training sessions.
So the vision of the company is not just the expansion of our business, but the growth of the people within the company.
If I have to sum it up all in one word for Opulence Global, it would be freedom.
Be freedom.
Time freedom.
Freedom.
Total freedom.
The one
is revolutionary.
It really just has changed my life.
Opulence is an opportunity of a lifetime.
You guys are next. I don't know which country you're watching this. 204 countries and territories that we ship to. You guys are next.
Wow, wow, wow. How beautiful is that? I love that video. Every time I watch it, I get goosebumps because every single word that you hear on there, it's 100% real. There's nothing that's fabricated, right? It's not like we had scripts. We were just speaking from the heart. Now, Opulence email partners earn and save money on every transaction. So are you ready to earn and save money at the same time? Why not? So the first thing we recommend for you is to launch your own email. What are you waiting for? Especially after I share with you the promotion that we have. Start shopping and start saving money. Start selling products on your email worldwide and start earning money. And my absolute favorite, share the global opportunity to build a residual income. Ask yourself, how often do you share someone or recommend someone to that restaurant, to that movies, right? Do you get anything back? Nothing. For the first time in our company, the true meaning of your network is your net worth will happen for you. And when you duplicate that, of course, that is where the residual income really kicks in. So whatever package that you choose, soon I'm going to show you the packages that we have available. Whatever package that you choose, it will come with your global website, order processing management. We don't charge extra credit card processing fee, product promo material, business training and support, business performance analytics, and partner relations support. All of that completely for free. But if you were to buy it, it would have been $4.99. Although I talked to people who design websites and they told me, if we looked at your website, I would have charged you at least $1,500. So yeah, and you're getting it for free. All right. Now we have this incredible compensation plan that we call infinity, meaning there is no cutoff. So when I look at this pictures, for me, it takes me to like the La La Land, right? That beautiful car, home, private jet, travel, all of that is possible with our opportunity. So let's talk about how do we make money. We have 14 different ways of making money. A lot of them are bonuses, but the 3 basic ones are the ones I'm going to go through. The first one is retail profit. Every time you sell a product either on your website or you buy it from the company at a wholesale and resell it, you can actually earn up to 59%. The second way is every time that you share the opportunity with a sister or brother and they decide to partner with you and they say, you know what, hold on, I want to work from home too. I want to earn extra income too. And they decide to partner with you, you can earn up to 350. Why? Each package comes with products, so the commission on the product is that. Now imagine you helped 4 people launch this month. That is 350 times 4, $1,400 in your pocket, just like that. And the third way, for me, when I understood this, I remember 7 years ago, when I understood this, I couldn't sleep anymore. I was talking to everybody. You gotta see, I didn't care if they joined me or bought anything from me. I just wanted to, I felt like a responsibility that I have to share with people, right? So how does this work? Tonight, when you launch your email, you're gonna have customers and your partners, right? When that happens, and every single time they go out there and they introduce other partners, or they buy products, or they sell products, guess what? You are earning 8.5%. How long? Infinity. There is no cutoff. So the company will never come to you and say to you, Joy, you are making way too much money. We're gonna cutting you off. You won't be able to. Now, we do have additional advantages of our company compensation plan. If you don't understand much about our industry, it wouldn't make a lot of sense. But those of you that have been in other network marketing before, right away, this will speak to you. So what are they? Variable binary cycle payout. We don't cap your volume. We pay you to infinity. There is no D ranking. we carry over your volume. Okay, so there is no flushing and none of that nonsense, right? Now, let's talk about Smart Buy. This is the single most important aspect of your business. Even if you don't remember anything else we talked about, I always tell people, please remember this one. How does this work? So tonight, when you launch your email, you are going to subscribe to a monthly Smart Buy option, which is 150, 300, or 450 every time. So every month, instead of buying your daily essentials from the malls, you're gonna buy it from your own store, or you can put money aside, and then when it accumulates, you can buy that beautiful ring, that beautiful watch, right? Whatever. Now, what's the advantage of you doing that? Two big advantages. The first one is that after 3 months, you will get the highest discount in our company, which is 37% off. Second thing, that is where you start earning residual income. Okay? Very, very important. Now, we also have really, really cool bonuses in our company. In fact, we get paid 9 times. Yes, write it for me in the chat. We get paid 9 times every month, right? Thanks to all these amazing bonuses. So how does it work? The first one is MGRS. This morning I did a presentation for a young lady, and that's the first thing she asked me. I was showing her the package. She's like, what is MGRS? She's already thinking, I want to qualify for this. So in the 200 countries worldwide that we do business every month, all the revenue, all the sales generated is put into a pool, and you can earn 1 share, 2 share, or 3 share. And the minimum for 1 share is $100. So imagine earning extra $300 paycheck every month just for doing your job. The other one is variance bonus. When you become a lifestyle director 1 and above, you can tap into it where you can earn up to 50,000. And lastly but not least, commission boost. Every time somebody goes out and buys our Divine, now our collagen, soon is going to be more products, you can earn commission every Friday up to $5,000 a week. All right. Now we also have this really amazing Opulent Club where exceptional incentives meet luxury. So we have all these amazing bonuses. Remember, I mentioned we have 14 ways of earning income. These are the rest of them. The first one is a car club. Yes, you can qualify a free car, $500 up to $4,000 every single month. Luxury gifts, cruise vacation. See that beautiful cruise? I've been on it 3 times. It would have been a lot more, but because of the pandemic, it wasn't going. So if you want to travel, I remember when I first went, it was 2019. I was only in the company for a year or so. And I told all my friends and family I'm going on a cruise, and they thought I was crazy. So I said, okay, watch me. I go on the cruise and I do a Facebook Live. And guess what? My phone is buzzing, buzzing. So yes, we go on free cruises as well. Leadership Summit, exotic vacation. This is coming up. First class travel, private jet, and the Ferry Mosh bonus. That beautiful watch there is our president watch. Is actually in my vision board. When you get to the royal, which is the highest level, you actually get it for free. So yes, I look at it every day. Now let's talk about the packages, right? Enough talking about all the benefits. The first package is called Lifestyle Advisor Designer Experience. It is our #1 selling package right now, mainly because it is the only package that gives you the best value for your investment. This package will give you 10,000 plus in luxury shopping experience. It will help you level up on your fashion, level up on your health, and level up on your shopping. So you're gonna go on crazy shopping spree. So here you go. How does it work? So the investment for this package is 44.95 Canadian, okay? But then look what we give you. We give you $4,500 back in shopping credits where you can buy whatever you want, $1,500 and higher of a fairy watch, and $2,000 of shopping credit, another $2,000 shopping credit, and $100 off our amazing gift card now. When you add all of that together, it's 6105 plus the 4,500. That's 10,000 and 600 of free products that comes with this package. Okay. Now these are the watches. So take a picture of it and ask yourself which watch would you like to go home with tonight. It starts at 1468 Canadian. It goes to 2432. Completely free. It comes with your welcome package. Now let me show you the rest of the packages. And as I mentioned earlier, you want to stay until the end because I do have an amazing promotion that's literally ending in the next few hours. It's going very, very fast. But normally these are the packages we have. The first one is called Brand Partner. It starts at $299. most people that go for this one are looking for a little bit of a discount. They're not interested in the big money yet. So it's $299. It gives you a full website. It also gives you 20% off and $210 of products. It will give you $20 of gift card. Altogether, it's $17,316. Sorry, not altogether. When you go out there and you share the opportunity with other sisters and brothers, right? How much can you make a year? It's 17,316. Not bad. But imagine if you chose Lifestyle Advisor, $1,300. Okay, you invest. We give you 30% discount. We give you a full website that has all the products, $910 of products, and $100 of gift card. Okay, how much can you earn? 52,000. So as you can see, it's almost 3 times this amount. And then we have the Lifestyle Advisor Plus. So right now, these two have been combined. Okay, so in the past, you would have to pay $1,900 Canadian, but now it's only 1,000. Okay, so put a big X in your head, these two, and just imagine you invest 1,000. That gives you 37% discount. And what would you get? $700 of shopping credits and $910 of shopping credits. 700 plus 900 is what? 1610 plus $100 of gift card. That's 1710, but you only invested 1,000. Insane. Right now, it's going off the shelves. Tonight, we were just told less than 60 of the vouchers are left. So if you want it, whoever sent you, make sure that you let them know that, okay, here's my 1,000. I want to buy this now because it's not guaranteed that it will exist tomorrow. Okay, and this package we already talked about here. All right. Right now, it is the perfect time to partner with us. I love this slide. Look where we started in 2005. We were tiny, mighty, but we had a huge goal. 20 years later, this is where we are. And right now, our target, God willing, is to hit $1 billion per year in sales. That means in the next decade, right now we're going into our 3rd decade, crazy. We're going to be hitting more countries, more branding, more income, more product verticals, more millionaires. Here's the question: where will you be? Ask yourself, are you the person that's going to say, thank God, when this was presented to me on some really cold winter night, right, in Canada, I said yes. I said yes. I didn't really know what I was getting into much, but I saw there was an opportunity. Or are you the person that's going to say, oh my goodness, imagine that night, that day, I said yes. Imagine where you'll be. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. Our job is to show you what we have. Okay, excuse me. Now we have Opulence Care. So those of you that are like me, many of you are like that, I know, that love giving back. This is the opportunity. This is a company that will allow you to do that. So do you agree that the more you give, the more you receive, right? That's universal law. We all know that, right? All religions teach that. So we do that. Actually, every dollar you donate, our CEO will match it. And these are some of the initiatives that we have supported in the past and we continue to support, but it's not limited to it. Hearing and vocally impaired children support, Cliff to Lip surgery sponsorship, Iran water relief, Daily Bread Toronto. We have orphanage in Kenya. We have orphanage in Uganda, Somalia drought, and youth sporting tournament. I was actually there. Okay. Lastly but not least, let me show you where are we going for our exotic vacation that our entire company is getting ready for. Let's watch this together. Habibi, welcome to Dubai. Yes, Habibi, come to Dubai. So, God willing, April 2026, our entire company is going to be gathered in Dubai to celebrate our 20-year anniversary. And we invite all of you to join us. Yes, there is a way that you can get there for free. Part of the reason a lot of our partners are working so hard right now is if you become Lifestyle Director 3 and 4 by the end of this year, December 31st, congratulations, your trip is on us. Okay. Meanwhile, though, we are giving bonuses. So every time you do your monthly PV or your monthly purchases of $450, we put aside $45. And every time you help one Lifestyle Advisor Plus launch their email, that's another $45. So that's $90 put aside for you every month. When that accumulates, then imagine that can pay for your hotel, right? For your conference ticket, or it can cover everything. Okay. So that is what we have. And here we go. This is the end. Take a picture of this. Take a picture. So here it says 50% sold out. It was actually confirmed 90%. As of tonight, 90% is sold out. Only 10% is left. Okay. Very few vouchers. 60 vouchers are left. So I'll be surprised if, excuse me, any of it is left by tomorrow this time. Literally, it's going fast. So what you want to do, tell everybody that you know, tonight is the last time for you to take advantage of this. I know a lot of sisters who actually help their own kids launch their own emails, because to them it's like, if I'm getting double the products and my child now has a position in this soon to be billion-dollar company, why not, right? So if you have to get your family in, whatever you need to do, take advantage of it, get hold of somebody and say, hey, here's my $1,000, no other charges, nothing, and grab yours and come partner with us, because at the end of the day, we are going very far. Okay. Our job is to share with you what we have, and your job is to choose what you want to do with it, especially with the new year. And this is what I like to close with. I'm a believer that opportunities comes once. Okay. If you're extremely, extremely lucky, it might come twice, but usually it doesn't come back for the average person. So what I want to ask you is, would you rather be that person who's had the opportunity and missed it, or would you want to be the person who takes it? Because if you don't take it, guess what? The next person will. It's not going to wait for you, right? So that is what I want to end with. And that's the end of my presentation. I want to thank you so much for joining us. I see the chat is blowing up. Yes, Steph, so excited. Absolutely. It is very, very exciting time. And we thank you so much for joining us tonight. Any last words, Steph, that you want to share?
Well, I just want to, something I always like to think about, if we want to create change in our life, the only way to do that is to do something different, right? If we keep going through life and expecting and wanting things to be different, but we keep doing the same things over and over again, we get exactly the same results. So if if you're a guest here tonight and you're a little fired up, like there's a little something stirring in your stomach and you're excited about what you saw, follow your intuition, follow your gut, and get started with us, because you never know what can be on the other side of taking that leap of faith and just going for what you feel in your heart is meant for you. Trust that, we have a proven track record of 20 years. We have incredible product development, big vision for what's coming in the future, and you have that in front of you to tap into in the next year, so and beyond. So join us. Yes.
I love it. I love it. And I just actually want to give maybe 2 minutes or so. I see that we have some of our amazing partners here to share with us a little bit about what's working for them, how things are going. I do see my sister Holland has been here for the beginning. My sister Holland just came back from Asia. She was at the Asia conference. So Holland, share with us, my sister, your story, how you got started, and what's your plans? I know you have a huge plans. If you're able to talk, let me know. I can give you the mic. Okay. Anybody else while my sister Holland is getting ready? Oh, there we go.
Hi, ladies. Hello, 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 hello. Good to see you guys together again. It reminds me last year. My name is Hodan Abi. I'm tuning in from Melbourne, Australia. It's a beautiful day, 2 o'clock for us, and it's a good evening to you guys and anyone else who's tuning in around the world. I'm so happy because I'm kind of celebrating, I think, the fourth year with Opulence Global. And at that time, I had been, during COVID, I was one of those people who was considering having a side hustle. At that time, I had a full-time job, 4 children, young children, and working full-time on my own business. And after COVID, I realized I needed to slow down and create a new, I heard about online. I didn't know anything about online. So I was quite happy to my cousin, who was actually back in Somalia, who shared this opportunity. She said to me, Hodan, I know you were looking for online opportunity. Why don't you check this out? And I got a clip from this kind of like today presentation, that was shared to me on my WhatsApp, and that was Ifrah, explaining the way she's explaining right now the business opportunity, and I never looked back. I joined in straight away, July 9th, 2021. At that time, I think, 4 years just goes super quick. Still working full time, being a mom of 4 young children, always in, reinventing myself. And I had a lot of reflection on 2020 that I actually was consuming so much on my personal development. I was tuning into and a lot of things that was kind of, useful for me to reflect back at that time I did. I'm glad. Otherwise, I would not be open for an opportunity like this, because there are people, like he said, who, when they hear an opportunity and then they miss out, the opportunity will not wait for you. Another person is out there who will grab it. So if you miss it, then chances are, you miss it. But if you're lucky, then you might have the opportunity again. So I took that opportunity and I went for it, even though after 6 months or maybe less than 6 months, I became LD1. I was so happy. I recruited all my family. I started with my own family, my husband, my mom, my friend of mine who was working with me. So I knew that, I wanted to build quickly, and I did that. And I had another opportunity that I was doing, which was my online business, on top of that, coaching business, because I really enjoy what I do, and when I'm getting passionate, something that I love, I just go for it. So what I did was I consumed all the product. You mentioned about all the health and wellness, all the essential stuff like the shampoo, the conditioner, fountain of life at the time. And I felt so amazing every time, that I ordered the product after I launched. Within 7 days, I mean, all the way from Canada to Australia, that was my, what of a surprise. Like, wow, I was expecting at least maybe it would come maybe about, 2 weeks or more. But it came, they say within, a week to 10 days, which is spot on. And the product arrived. I spent it, the whole family spent it, and then we used it because I wanted to make sure that I'm able to share the experience I've experienced. And yeah, so it was a big change for my household, shopping my own mall and the product that I've been using and seeing the testimony myself, the fountain of love. At that time, I had I had an injury, not injury, but I had something wrong with my foot that was causing me a lot of, pain. And at that time, I was seeing dermatologist. And when the fountain of life arrived, I started using consistently for 90 days. I felt like the pain on my foot has stopped, and the rash. And I went back to the dermatologist, and she was like, "Oh, she gave me steroid." She said, "Oh, it must be working." I just laughed inside. I said, "I didn't actually use the steroid. I was using Fountain of Life." And that actually made a big improvement. So to keep it short, I think of the 4 years, what have I learned? I've learned to listen to the mentors that I have, come across in my life, and learn about the products. And I know using, the fashion. I love the fashion. I'm a fashion girl. And the opportunity that, just September, something happened to my full-time job that I was relying on, that I thought, unshakable. That has changed. I no longer had a secured job. I had my own company for 12 years. Is now, no longer there. So what I did was, Ifrah was saying 90 days, I'm doing a challenge, September. And I was like, gosh, this is a good timing. So I jumped on and we did that challenge and I reinvigorated myself. I get back to my drawing board and I had, worked on my motivation and building my, so the result of that, challenge was to pack up, within a few weeks, deciding to jump on to the Asian conference. I mean, Asia is so close to Australia, 10 hours. How could I refuse that opportunity? That opportunity came. I didn't say, I'm going to stay. I have 4 children. I have lost my job. I don't have, all those negative things just went one side. And I said, okay, so what? Let's do this. So I packed up. I went to the conference, met the, Sanaz Human, which is the vice president. She's the biggest mentor other than you guys, Steph and Ifrah. I charge my battery. I'm a new woman. I came back and I am, full on. I wake up with Opulence. I go back to sleep to Opulence, whether it's fashion, whether it's listening to the, the recordings, whether it's, I'm all about Opulence. And I am confident, with the new year, I'll be celebrating, some launches. So yeah, so I'm very happy to see you guys. And this opportunity, I knew I had an opportunity, but I did not see it, the way I see it now. So I'm very pumped, and I can't wait for New Horizon in Dubai and meeting you guys, 2026 April. So back to you.
I love it. Thank you so much, my sister. Hold on. You are such an inspiration. We love you. We appreciate you so much. It's just amazing. Amazing. Most people, when something like what happened to you and your job happens to them is the end. You is the exact opposite. This happened for a reason, and I'm gonna see the silver lining. So I'm so proud of you. When I saw you on that stage at Asia conference, like representing so many sisters and mothers, so many people, literally, you are a role model to a lot of people. So I'm so proud of you. And definitely, I look forward to seeing you soar and roar and all the way to Dubai 100%. Steph, anything you want to add before we end the call?
Oh my gosh, I hear Hold On share, and I remember when she got started, and when I shared in my introduction, seeing the impact that this business has on families and people and human beings and lives, and the ripple effect that we have, just not with our products and the business, but how that extends to our families and our communities. Whenever I hear stories like Hold On shared, it's like it's just a reminder of, why we're here and the impact that this business has had. We all have our individual stories to share, but as a humble mentor, to hear the impact, that we've had on people around us is just really inspiring. So I just really appreciate that. I see Joy has her hand raised too. Should we give her an opportunity to share as well?
Okay.
Joy?
Yeah, sure. Welcome, Joy.
Oh, hello, beautiful ladies. My goodness, it's been so long. But, I'm not going to be long here. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I shared some photos in my story today. I just, woke up and these photos appeared and, like Hooden. When I first saw this company 9 years ago, Ramin came out here to Perth. Unbelievable, unbelievable, and grateful for the fashion. I still have the fashion, my shopping spree. They're like brand new. 9 years ago. Amazing. That's a tick in anybody's book. And the personal development. When you're running alone, and if it wasn't for Ramin, because I actually found some photos, I shared some photos, and the fact that he brought in the health products, to me, those are the game changers. I went through menopause when I met Ramin. Ugh, You know those pictures, you just want to kind of tear up. Well, guess what? I have them. And it was through that, this year I did a lot of studying. I became a premenopause, menopause holistic coach from an academy based in Toronto. Now, how's that? How's that for leaders? How's that for, the environment? And through that, I'm able to go out into the community here to share what our products, because I have to promote the products first. The programs are separate, okay, because they come under a different umbrella. But what an opportunity. These opportunities, if it wasn't for Opulence, when I said at 2 a.m. in the morning, working 60 hours, when I said yes to this, wow, and so I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. And for you ladies to bring this again for us to see going into the new year. Thank you, thank you. And for Hooden, I have a lot of things happening for the Opulence here. So, I will share them with you and with the CEO, because it's not me, it's the wider people. What I can give back to Australia. Australia, I did some network marketing. Oh my gosh. Oh, and that was just such a highlight because people wanted to look at the company I have, and which is Opulence. It's always been Opulence, so I'm grateful for that. And you ladies, yay, thank you, thank you. And yeah, I'm indeed grateful for you. Here we go. Let's go. Yes, Dubai. Yes, I've got that
See you in
on my radar.
Dubai.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So thank you again for a wonderful presentation. Good night.
Thank you for joining us,
Wonderful,
Joy. So
wonderful.
nice to hear your voice. Thank you for sharing here.
Thank you. Yes, I know.
Amazing. Awesome,
Thank
awesome,
you.
awesome. Thank you for
Awesome.
sharing. We'll see you soon. And
Oh,
look for us
absolutely.
again next Monday. We'll be back next Monday as well.
Oh,
And just a big thank
nice.
you
Great, great.
to
Yes,
everyone who
yes.
joined us here tonight.
Thank you.
If you're a guest on the line and you were invited here, please get back to the person who invited you to get your questions answered. If you're a guest and you have a question, please type it in the chat. We can answer it. Otherwise, I know we went a little bit over time, so I think we'll be about that time to wrap up. Ifra, did you have anything else you wanted to share?
No, that was it. Thank you so much, Joy. Thank you so much for sharing your inspiring story as always. We love hearing from you and seeing you. And thank you to everybody. I see Charmaine, we have Hala, my sister Hadan, of course, Joy, who just spoke, my sister Khatara, Nora. I sent you a message. I wanted you to share your story. I know you're doing amazing things with Sister Samia. And there's another person, Zoom user. I'm sorry, I can't say your name. But thank you, everybody, for joining. We look forward, like my sister said, to see you next Monday. Invite all your people who will be here to also present this amazing opportunity. And of course, thank you to my amazing co-host, my sister Steph. And good night, everybody.
Good night, good morning, good afternoon.